Hey, what's up, folks? This is Travis and Luis drafting for SeemsGoodMagic.com. It's a good place to go to check out all your draft video needs. They're casual competitive players, and they post draft videos, podcasts, and articles for the casual competitive player. If you want to support the cause, you can go to their eBay store. They'll sell singles and play sets. And if you want to follow on Twitter, you can go to @SeemsGoodMagic. Alex will let you know when they put up new draft videos and when they're streaming live. Okay, so we're here with another Gate Crash draft. It is the set of the Gate Crash format. And we're looking to just get a few more Gate Crash packs before the Dragon's Maze starts up. Luis, what do you think about this pack right here?
Well, it looks like a pretty underwhelming pack. I mean, the rare's not that good. Ogre Slumber is alright, but there's not really enough rats in the set to work well with it.
Now
Uh,
it is whenever another non-token creature dies, so it's even
yeah,
when their non-token creatures
yeah,
die.
but for a 5 mana 3/3, it's pretty underwhelming. Shanktail and Parasite are fine cards, Keyrune's fine, and then you have your Oculus and Scatplan Charger and even Gutter Skulk for your commons. Um,
I don't mind taking the Slumlord here, or the Shanktail, Oculus, or the Charger. I guess the Parasite's not bad either. I
yeah,
just think like if we're taking a black card, I'd rather take the Slumlord just because it's a little higher power level.
that's true. I mean, it's not the best card, but it's first pick, so why not?
Want to take it?
Sure.
All right. Grab a
That's
Slumlord.
that's not terrible.
Okay. And then there was this pack.
And then there is this fact.
There's a Sky Knight Legionnaire and a Cloudfin Raptor, which are probably like easily the best two cards out of this pack. And then there's also a Skinbrand Goblin if you're wanting to kind of do like some red stuff.
Corkscrew
But,
Denizen is not bad.
okay. Fair enough. It probably doesn't go in Orzhov, so if we were playing Ogre Slumlord, it wouldn't work. But again, Ogre Slumlord's not working with anything we're picking out of this pack, probably.
Probably.
I'm okay with either the Cloudfin Raptor or the Sky Knight Legionnaire. Sky Knight Legionnaire does have that Orzhov tie-in, so you can actually play black, white, red,
Mm-hmm.
and tie it all together. And Cloudfin Raptor is also very good. What do you think, Luis?
I think if we dismiss our first pick, we just pick the Legionnaire, and if we want to go with our first pick, we pick Claffin Raptor.
This is
Ooh,
Demir, you think?
but Legionnaire is such a strong card.
All right, let's grab a Legionnaire. Stay open to whatever may come in the third pack or third pick. Okay, we probably should have picked the
Raptor,
the Raptor
maybe.
here.
But there is an Edict here
And there's also a
and
Ceratok
a
and
Ceratok.
a Krasis. So it's between Edict, Krasis, and Ceratok, probably.
And I think people really undervalue the Edict. I don't know if that's a signal or not, but Ceratok and Krasis might be.
Okay. So do you take a Krasis here, or do you take a Ceratok here? Because neither
Um,
one goes particularly well with either of the other picks we've gone. Now, if
right.
you take an Edict, it goes okay with either one of the other ones we've
Exactly.
got.
That's what I'm thinking. An Edict is just straight removal.
You want to grab it?
I think that might be right here.
I don't mind taking removal. I mean, it's bomb, removal, evasion. So removal's above evasion here, and then this is not necessarily a bomb. So I guess
I think
taking the
Edict's
Edict's
fine
fine.
here. Yeah.
That's a Wrecking Ogre, and we are absolutely taking that. That should
Wow.
that should not be here.
Yeah, totally take that Wrecking Ogre. That's a pretty good card.
If you saw our last draft, you know how we feel about Wrecking Ogre. We're gonna go ahead and grab it. Okay, well there's a Krasis, a Shambles Shart, and Rust Scarab, Scab Clan Charger, Burst of Strength, all of which are very, very green.
Yeah, totally agree.
There's a Martial Glory though, and I'm not terribly opposed to taking that, or the Tower of Thunderfist, or the Orzhov Guildgate. The
I
Krasis
think
is very good, and so is the
Krasis
Shambles Shart.
works well with that Ogre that we just picked.
You want to try Rug?
Well,
Stay the most
uh,
open? I mean, this
I don't
kind of
know.
leads us more towards a Naya build, and either one of these leads us more towards a Rug build.
Well, it's either we pick something, or we ignore the signals, or we just pick the Martial Glory. So,
I'm not horrified by taking a Martial Glory here. I mean, this is a pretty good card.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good as well. Crisis for me.
Tell me,
Crisis.
Crisis.
Do the Crisis. It's doing it.
All right,
It's the most powerful card. And there's another. Ooh,
that shouldn't be here.
wow,
Okay, all
yeah.
right, this is a slam right here. I
That's
mean, we
super
do have this.
slam.
Yeah, let's take that.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
so
not
we're,
even
we're
talking
really in
about
10
that.
different colors. All right, so now
But
we're going towards a Gruul
yeah,
here.
it's looking like we're gonna be Gruul.
All right.
Well, that's not bad. There's a Denizen. That's great.
Okay. So we're getting the Gruul signal.
There's a
Is it
charger.
Charger? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And we can still play this. So we take this or over that
Yeah, that's fine.
to make sure our mana is decent.
We could
All
even
right,
splash
we
that
can
edict.
hide
Yeah, we're hiding the
this.
Slumlord now.
We,
We might be able to splash edict
yeah,
or
we can
legionnaire.
we can splash either one of these depending on how the gates work out. But and also this.
Yeah.
So let's cost sort it. Um, I don't know. That's really tough.
Fourth pick, Wrecking Ogre. Was it sixth pick?
Sixth or seventh pick.
Sixth or seventh pick,
Rampager.
Borderline
Yeah,
Rampager.
that's wrong.
But I mean, it is the end of the set. People want to do weird things, but we just want to win.
Hey, and folks, if you ever want to check out some good draft videos,
Not unlike ours.
you can go to seemsgoodmagic.com. They put up lots of draft videos, probably one or two a week, and they'll give you lots of informative commentary on how you can get better at drafting yourself. This pack's got a Fortress Cyclops, Forced Adaptation, Fierce Resistance, Predator's Rapport. What do you think, Luis? The Cyclops or the Adaptation? Quickly.
Take the adaptation.
All right, we'll take the Adaptation.
It's at least we're more green.
I would, yeah.
Definitely want to be green for that Rampager,
But we definitely want to be red for this.
And or the Elusive Crisis. Oh, well,
Take another one.
Now we
Fine.
get to do.
We should have grabbed the stupid Cyclops, probably.
Maybe we should have.
But you know, things happen.
Things happen.
I blame Platypus Army.
I do as well.
This guy right here. And this guy. Oh, Martial Glory
Yeah,
came back around.
That's really late for that card.
Let's see what happens. I like to say that in case you've watched any of our videos. I like to say, let's see what happens.
Naturalize isn't a bad pick either.
It's a good sideboard card. Swamp. I don't think we're playing Swamp.
We might side into that.
Let's side into that Swamp. That'll show them. And we have a Hellkite Tyrant. Ground Assault. Wojak Halberdiers. I think it's Ground Assault.
Yeah.
There's also a Guardian of the Gateless. The Hellkite Tyrant's awesome.
We have no removal right
Ground
now.
Assault is so sexy, and it's in our colors.
Yeah.
I have a real hard time passing Hellkite Tyrant.
We will be passing that and a Bomber Core and a Wojak. But Ground Assault's removal.
I'd like to get back that Simic Guildgate, I guess.
Yeah, that might be nice.
The Ground Assault's just so good. It kills Hellkite Tyrant, so. Now, it was bomb removal, and we just took in the order removal over the bomb there.
You sure did.
I've been unimpressed with the Hellkite Tyrant.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I think that Ground Assault is just awesome. Okay, and this is a Boros pack. There's a Sky Knight Legionnaire and a True Fire Paladin. There's also an Ember Beast and a Pit Fight. So I think we start talking about, we have 7 creatures.
Only 1 2-drop.
Yes, only 1 2-drop.
So it's kind of hard to pick Ember Beast, even though it's a pretty good card. You just need early drops to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Pit Fight's great. But then, again, Sky Knight Legionnaire and True Fire Paladin, way better.
Do we grab a Sky Knight Legionnaire in this and try to kind of hedge towards 3 colors? Or do we really try to go all in on that Gruul? Because I think if we go all in on the Gruul, it's either the Ember Beast or the Pit Fight. This is a very hard pick.
It's very tough. I think for splashing purposes, the Legionnaire is better than Paladin, but if we wanted to just keep mana, better.
Hurry, you have 15 seconds.
I don't know, man. What do you think's best? I want to say Legionnaire. That's my pick.
Let's grab it.
And then maybe we can cut that Crisis. Wow, that's a 3rd Legionnaire?
There's also a Disciple of the Elder Gods.
Wow. Who's passing this?
Let's grab another Legionnaire.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Wrecking Ogre gets so much better now with 3 Legionnaires.
I
And
think-
so is Gore-Clan Rampager.
Alright, there's a Disciple. Do we
Yeah.
grab a Disciple, Ripscale, Martial Glory here? Disciple?
I think it's Disciple, man.
That's lame. I don't want to be green. Alright, this Crisis is gone, right?
No, we're not seeing enough blue. We saw that 1 pack, but
We really need a Boros Guildgate right now. Like, I think we put that above some other things right
sure.
now.
Scabclan Charter? Yep, that's our pick.
I think so.
So we're like super Gruul with the Sky Knight Legionnaires.
And an Angelic Edict.
And
And a Martial Glory.
I wouldn't mind cutting the Glory.
Okay.
Or maybe both forced
We
adaptations.
did pass some serious disciples of the old ways. I think we passed two. Did we pass two or one?
At least one of them.
Yeah.
Well, we took a Legionnaire, which is just way better.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, Knight of Obligation,
Is awesome.
Assault Griffin, or Smite.
And
All of them.
also, there's a massive raid. Well, we only have 10 creatures.
And we don't want to play double red, to be honest.
I don't really want to keep slamming the white, but daggone, it's getting a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
We do have a stacked 4 slot, so the Assault Griffin and Night of Obligation are not as good. Is Smite okay?
I mean, with the amount of Blood Rush we have, any evasive creatures is way better.
I don't mind this Night of Obligation, but I
I was
also
gonna
like.
say a Griffin
You think Griffin, huh?
with Wrecking Ogre, 2 Scat Plans, a Gore Clan. That's just free damage in my opinion.
Alright, it just dies to anything flying. That's the only problem
That's
I have
true.
with it.
Yeah. Wow. That's a
Veteran
pretty
Ember
late
Beast,
or Dream Veteran,
Night Watch.
or you can take the Ember Beast.
I don't mind grabbing an Ember Beast here. I think this is the right place to take one.
Yeah, a Dream Veteran is just weak. The 3/1 is just
But with Blood Rush, he's just sexy because he's got double strike. But alright,
as long as you can activate that.
we'll grab an Ember Beast. Try to keep the creature count up. We do have some forced adaptations. I think eventually we're going to lean off of them and kind of go more towards a green splash. Although green is pretty heavy right now.
Yeah.
White, I mean, we're really mana intensive, and we only have one guild gate. So
Yeah.
this is more of a mid-rangey. Is that a mugging and a Zertos wine right here?
Woo! Those are great cards.
What a crazy pack! I think it's the Zertos wine over the mugging.
Over removal spell?
I mean, he functions as a removal spell.
You know, man, he does make all
And
of
he's
our
also
Sinai Legionnaires better.
he's also a 5/4. I think it's just this guy.
Ah, man, that's tough.
It's between that and the armored transport. The mugging's fine.
Mugging is fine. It's just one color as opposed to the two there.
I'm taking the swine. Dude.
Alright,
The
man.
swine's where it's at. That's where you want to be. Well, here it's a
Uh,
Wildwood Rebirth. We don't have enough white creatures for this to be good. I think it's the Wildwood Rebirth.
yeah. What about the tiger? Okay, fine.
Alright, so Wildwood Rebirth, good. I'm glad you didn't say anymore.
Kiryu.
Keyrune, yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice. That's
fixing.
alright.
It's a foily one too. Righteous Charge or Shielded Passage? Probably Shielded
Yeah, we're
Passage
probably gonna play that more than the charge.
because the charge has 2 white.
Mhm.
Another Martial Glory, Ripscale Predator, and Aerial Maneuver. Ripscale Predator?
That's a finisher. That's not the best, but we've already got a martial glory.
Yeah. Shadow does great problems for our deck, so we can take that out.
So can Paranoid Delusion.
Paranoid Delusion's kind of ugly too. And I guess we'll take a Plains here. Luis?
Oh yeah, planes. Totally.
Alright,
What?
alright,
Did you
fine.
pick the planes?
I did. I
Okay,
picked the
good.
Plains. We would like an Aurelia of the War Leader, please.
Or Fireman Avenger.
Or I will take a Borborygmos. Let's do Borborygmos.
Okay.
Clan Defiance. Clan Defiance would be good.
Skimmer and Goblin.
Pit Fight.
Random red or green card.
Wrecking Ogre number 2.
Take it.
Over a Zypel, Bomber Corps, and Wojak Halberdiers.
Yeah, dude.
Wrecking Ogre number 2
Wrecking Ogre number
comes
2.
down.
Nice.
We just have to survive until we get to that point.
Yeah.
We need some 2-drops pretty badly. We only have 2.
Yeah. Got that rebirth. Probably cutting all of our 1-drops.
Gruul Rage Beast.
There, you called it.
What do you think?
Called it. What else would you take? Naturalize, Ruination Worm?
So nothing? So Gruul
Yeah,
Rage Beast
so
then?
Gruul Rage Beast.
It seems terrible.
We might not play it, but
let's
it
grab it.
wasn't really no better pick for us. He's a nice 1/of. He at least got to fight their best creature.
Yeah. We do have a Gruul Key Room to wrap it up. Is that another stinking Skynet Legionnaire and an Angelic Edict?
And a Sunhome Guild
And a
Mage.
Sunhome Guild Mage. Sunhome Guild Mage is a 2-drop, but he makes our mana pretty wonky.
And yeah, he's not in this sort of deck. He's not that good.
Is it another Skynet Legionnaire?
I wouldn't fault you for taking the second Edict, but 4 Skyline Legionnaires?
Does it seem good?
I don't know.
Does it seem good?
It
Luis?
might seem good. I don't know. Maybe an Edict. What do we have? We only have 1 removal spell, really? 2 removal spells?
Edict?
You might have to.
All
That
right,
might be right.
let's grab an Edict. There's a Skynet Legionary number
Fine.
4.
Fine.
Over the Skynet Charger, we'll grab it.
We could have had five of those cards? That's
Is that a
ridiculous.
Madcap?
Woo!
Or is it a Disciple?
Madcap or Disciple? That's.
We have 17 creatures.
One of our cuts, realistically. Maybe Forced
This,
Adaptation, Sealed Passage.
one of these, one of those.
Ah, man. I would go with either one of those, Disciple or Madcap. We've got 2 Disciples. Iffy, man.
This on one of these.
Yeah.
It's crazy good.
Yeah. Madcap on anything is pretty good. Yep, sure. Why not? We might be cutting Abilene Denizen.
Yeah, and we might be running down the green as much as we can. We do have the Guild Gate and the Key Rune, so hopefully we can make that more of a splash.
Hey, let's see more gates, folks.
We'll hide the adaptations for now.
Sure. No gates, just a charm or bomber core.
I mean, is the Bomber Core just to curve out a little bit, or is it a Snapjaw?
I think I'd like bomber core better.
Really?
If you want to take Snapshot, that's
I mean,
fine.
Martial Glory is also fine.
So are we leaning more white than
Yes.
red or green?
I think we are more white right now.
But we have 2 Wrecking Ogres, and that one's double
Let's
red.
grab this. We're definitely red. Alright, we are definitely
There's
red.
a ground assault.
And we're definitely green now. I think we're taking that over the Massive Raid all day,
Definitely.
right? Okay.
So we can cut both of those Angelic Edicts, or maybe one of those.
Holy poop.
Take a Mugging here over a Skinbrand Goblin, and we can definitely cut Angelic Edict now. Take a Snapjaw.
We're not going to play it, right?
Maybe
Why
not.
just
Maybe.
take one of these
Maybe not.
Skulk or a Nightwatch or a Ruffian or
I
something.
mean, if we can bring in Snapjaw against his Corpse Blockade or blah blah blah, at least it's something. I think we'd play Snapjaw over Nightwatch all
Alright.
day.
Fine. Take this.
Sure. No gates, huh?
Not getting the gates.
No gates.
We hold the gates so we can. We'll grab a Fury's Resistance. It might be a thing. Probably not.
So we're really playing white just for those Sky Knight Legionnaires.
Yep.
These are probably cut that Assault Griffin now.
Yeah.
And the Shielded Passage. And someone took a land over 3 of those cards.
And that was probably right. Just looking at those cards, I would say that is probably right. Rule Rage isn't especially spectacular with the Wrecking Ogres because the Wrecking Ogres only come in as a 3/3 and they only fight as a 3/3. I think it might be cut this dude.
I'm fine with cutting the Rage Beast. Cut the Martial Glory.
Really?
Yeah. I think we're really splashing white for those Legionnaires. With the Mugging and 2 Ground Assaults, the Angelic Edict just isn't that good anymore.
Alright, so clearly we're playing that.
Yes.
Okay. Build a deck and explain it when we come back on the flip side, folks. Okay, folks, here's the deck. We think that we're going to go a little bit more mid-range because we have all this fat stuff up here. And then we do have these Blood Rush stuff that can sort of make the Sky Knight Legionnaires better. I think we're basically a Sky Knight Legionnaire deck. We do have a Madcap skills and some ground assaults to sort of clear the way for the flight to come through. Our cards that we didn't want to include but we thought were very good were the Martial Glory, the Rage Beast, the Bomber Core, and the Wildwood Rebirth. Also the Assault Griffin and the Shielded Passage. The reason that we cut the white down was because we don't know how we're going to be able to do on the mana. So we have this Gruul Guild Gate, 6 mountains, 6 forests, and 4 plains, which is really iffy. It almost seems like a deck where you might want 18 mana. But as long as we can sort of get to this point on the curve, we're looking pretty good. So we also left out the Key Rune, which I don't know how I feel about, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So go ahead and see your round one.